What's up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie coming to the house. So, if you're a Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to my channel, hit that big red button, and turn on those notifications and let you know every time I have a new video coming out. Well, let's get into the. You can read it by the name of the title. What is the time leash gonna be on Justin Fields and Andy Dalton? Is Matt Nagy gonna let Justin Field play in the preseason, or is Andy Dalton gonna play? You know, um, you know, they have a timetable started. On Justin Fields. So when they drafted him, you know, you're gonna get all these questions about should they play Justin Fields and let him start in the regular season, and let Andy Dalton, sit. But the Bears have to let him, you know, I'm thinking that he's gonna probably play a couple snaps in the preseason, and Andy Dalton will take over. But as soon as if Andy Dalton, he screws up, they're gonna the Bear Nations is gonna call on Justin Fields to take this team because he was the hope, and he everybody wanted him to be the savior for this organization. We never had a true starting quarterback in Bears history. So we have to take this guy. We can. The Bears haven't had a good grooming quarterbacks. So I remember last year, Matt Nagy, he pulled the leash on Mitch Trubisky, and he put Nick Foles into and look what happened. We lost 6 games in a row. So you would think that Matt Nagy will learn his lesson from last year, but he wants Justin Fields to play because he's have he has this Justin Fields all his chips on him. This is a guy that's gonna save his job, and hopefully, because if Matt Nagy doesn't do anything this year, he might be out, and then the next coach that takes over might just reap all the rewards if of Justin Fields turns out to be the quarterback everybody expected him to be. But yeah, so I think he's gonna probably play in the preseason, give him a couple snaps, and then Andy Dalton. But Andy Dalton, he was probably upset about this, but knew it was coming. The Bears were going so hard at getting Russell Wilson. Why you knew as soon as they said Justin Fields, in the draft, you knew that you were 1 year and done. So Andy Dalton is gonna groom this guy. So but yeah, the Bears have to watch on Justin Fields. We cannot let this screw us up because um. So let me know what you think if he should start next year, like be this number 1 starting quarterback, or should they let him watch Andy Dalton? But who knows? Um, so I'll see you guys in the next video. This is King Pookie, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.